stop. Before you spend $400 on a professional photo shoot for your next gig, look at this. This high-res studio lit photo was taken on my smartphone and perfected using only free tools and AI. Hey fellow artists, my friend Pete and I were invited to play at the Bradenton Cigar Guitar Festival on February 7th. Then came the dreaded follow-up email. Liza, we need a high-res professional photo for the promo materials. If you're an indie artist on a tight budget, then that usually means a huge credit card bill. But it's 2026, and things have changed, folks. The entire process starts with a simple 3-part DIY setup you probably already own. You need these things to get great results from AI later. 1. Your smartphone. 2. A clean backdrop. Any clean wall or a DIY green screen setup like the one I have in my office works perfectly. 3. Decent lighting. This doesn't require pro lighting gear. The main goal is to light yourself evenly and avoid harsh shadows. I used 2 LED lamps at face level and an overhead light. Even lighting now means better results later. Now, set up your smartphone on a stable surface. And if you're flying solo and hate your camera app self-timer, here's the trick. Shoot short videos instead of stills. Prop your phone up, hit record, and play your CBG, talk, or just move naturally. A few seconds of video can give you dozens or even hundreds of perfect photos to choose from. Okay, so now you have a video with your perfect shot. We're going to use a free app called Adobe Express, available on mobile or as a browser app on your computer. I left links in the video description box. Okay, so import your video into Adobe Express and then scrub through your video in the app and pause exactly on your perfect moment and export it as a JPEG. Next, it's time to remove the background. Upload your extracted image to Adobe Express again and click on the Remove Background tool. Since we used a clean backdrop, the process should be seamless. Download this final cutout as a PNG file because PNGs support transparency, which is critical for the next step. This is where we go from DIY cutout to a professional studio portrait. We're using a free advanced AI assistant, GEMINI, as our virtual photographer. What I did was drag and drop my image into a clean GEMINI chat. I described my image and essentially told GEMINI exactly what I wanted. Here's the secret sauce prompt I used. By the way, I've included my prompt in the video description box so that you can copy-paste it into your own GEMINI chat. You'll of course have to modify the first sentence to match the description of your photo. So here's the prompt. This is a photo of me holding my fretless 3-string cigar box guitar. I removed the background using Adobe Express. I want to enhance this photo to make it look like it was taken by a professional photographer against a clean background using a Nikon D3400 and semi-harsh 3-point lighting. Additionally, I need the image upscaled to high resolution. Can you help me with this? Let's break down why these specific words save you hundreds of dollars on a photo shoot. 1. The photo description. This can prevent GEMINI from adding elements to your original photo. However, it isn't foolproof. If GEMINI adds an extra tuning peg to your image, which is what happened to me, don't worry. This can also be fixed in Adobe Express. 2. The taken by a pro photographer against a clean background detail. This tells the AI to give you a clean, simple backdrop. GEMINI will probably generate a smooth gray or white wall, which is standard for headshots. 3. The Nikon D3400 detail. By naming a specific camera, you're telling the AI to mimic the output of a DSLR camera. It moves the image away from that flat smartphone look and gives it a professional texture. 4. The semi-harsh 3-point lighting detail. This is the gold standard for portraits. It uses a key light, main light on your face, a fill light to soften shadows, and a backlight or rim light to separate you from the background. This is what makes you pop and look 3D instead of the flat sticker. Semi-harsh adds a bit of character to the shadows. And 5. The upscale to high resolution detail. This is critical. It tells the AI to actually rebuild the pixels. It takes that lower quality screenshot and transforms it into a crystal clear, ready for print or press kit submission. This is a beautiful and professional looking final headshot, but I had to take one more final step before submitting my photo. As I mentioned before, Gemini managed to add a fourth tuning peg to my 3-string cigar box guitar. I simply eliminated it with the Remove Object AI feature in Adobe Express. If you don't want to navigate back to Adobe and you're on a Windows computer, you can also use the Erase feature within your native photo app. So there you have it. From a simple smartphone video recorded in front of a green sheet to a stunning, high-resolution professional image ready for any festival, press kit, or album cover. This method is a game changer for anyone in our community who wants to showcase their work but doesn't have a budget to hire a professional photographer. Hey, don't let a lack of funds or fancy equipment stop you from getting the recognition your work deserves. Try out this process. You won't regret it. Links to everything I used are available in the video description box, including my AI prompt so that you can copy, paste, and modify it to taste. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my free newsletter for exclusive content and goodies, such as downloadable multimedia software I built in Max 9 and more. Every publication has a resource library where you can access past newsletters and goodies. So become an official part of this community as a super sub. The subscription link is in the video description box below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Chaito.